Are you ready for justice for all?
Then why you hit me?
I just knocked my lawyer out, which is not great. Do not punch your lawyers. Not.
That's
ever,
how you get
probably.
justice, huh?
Vigilante justice, which is not justice. Vigilantism is not good. Just because we all like Batman doesn't mean he's a good guy. Hot take, but somebody has to say it. Welcome in, everybody. This will be... Train of thought went through with me. This will be the final Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All stream. I've learned this morning, preparing for this stream, that it might be a bit longer than I anticipated. I don't know about that, thanks to a spoiler-free walkthrough I found, but we will see. Yes, and hopefully there will be Justice for All. That's the name of the game, of the subtitle actually.
Which means we won't be too long into
Yes, we will.
Game.
It will take as long as it takes. You cannot rush wonder and miracle and whimsy and quality.
That is fine. I meant to start the game.
Whatever. Welcome in Psycho. It is indeed Wednesday. Welcome in Boniato.
And Egg Day. I'll take the USA Egg Day as well, but we will celebrate every day as Egg Day here.
Literally every day at 7 p.m. German time is Egg Day, because we are streaming 4 times a week at the aforementioned time, and on days we're not streaming, one of our VODs goes live on YouTube. So literally every day can be Egg Day if you are so inclined. And if you are not, that's on you. Just saying. Also, background story, Dark Lord posted on our Discord like 15 minutes ago or so, that today is International Egg Day, but it's only National Egg Day. But all the same, it's always Egg Day here.
Every day is Egg Day.
DMCA strike, because we copied. No.
You don't get DMCA strike for changing the lyrics.
It's a joke.
With you never know when it comes to this. Because then maybe you go like, oh, that was DMCA.
It's a long-running joke, Tifa.
Sure thing.
I will try to make a mental note that I will prepare every single joke I may or may not do during a stream, and then I will give Tifa a list with them.
Yeah, but with these things, you're never joking. That's the thing.
I am nowadays. I've gotten more relaxed. You complained that I need to be more positive and more chill and more relaxed, and I agree with you, so I'm working on it. And now I'm getting that you're like, that's not like you. Well, fuck you.
That's why I'm giving you more credit. You relax like this much. Not this much, but this much.
What do we do when people act like this? We dab on the haters. There. Totally showing my age. You're welcome, everybody.
I'm just saying.
What's about the punching people? Unless you're guilty, I'm never guilty.
Absolutely never.
Pure if anybody says otherwise, they are lying. And that will be either slander or libel, depending on whether it's printed or being said out loud.
It means we can sue in Germany, can't we?
I don't know. I find the idea of suing somebody because they said a bad word about you kind of stupid. We also do the old back. Yes. It only works if you put the command at the beginning of a message.
Yeah, so if it doesn't register it later down the line.
Old back, we also do this. It should have worked, but it doesn't if you put it later. It cannot read the whole sentence because our technology is old school. No AI here. That's true.
For now.
Yeah. There you ho. All right. I mean, not that I was aware of, but apparently. Stop hoeing around. What is this? A Christmas stream?
Oh, that was a good one. I wish I could see something though.
I don't think it's necessarily stupid if a comment genuinely tarnishes your reputation. Welcome in Smirkwiz.
How you doing?
True. I would agree with that. Yeah. I mean,
good thing our reputation is so bad already, it's hard to tarnish.
Reputation is whether people think you're good at rapping, right?
Yes, that's what it comes from.
I know.
Suddenly the world is... Oh, too clear. I'm just kidding.
I shaved today for you and for this stream. Maybe I shouldn't have. Some faces look better when they're mostly covered, like mine. by Spolacci here. No, but the reason I was just complaining about people saying bad words about them. Psycho, you can maybe back me up. I don't know if you saw this, but let me quickly Google this. Speaking in English, I'm Googling in German. This is so hard. I can't. Tifa's laughing because I just mangled the word.
It starts mashing into one. Ooh, what's this?
Several people by now in Germany have been, by court order, have been sentenced to pay fines because they have said mean words that I will not repeat because I don't feel like paying for it, about our chancellor.
Honestly, I can actually agree with that, because in this case it was people who commented on Facebook, so it's not even anonymous, the crap you're saying there. And some people go a bit too far. There was a case a long time ago in the Netherlands as well, where something was covered in death wishes to someone. It's like,
that's different.
Why would you even do that?
That's not what I'm talking about. That is not what I'm talking about. Death wishes are never okay. Don't get me wrong. These people used, because the German language is wonderful, you can make compound words. These people called our wonderful, wonderful, flawless chancellor things like a liar. Basically a liar, yes.
Okay.
They added an extra part of a compound word that makes it technically an insult, but on the level you would hear in kindergarten. At least I have.
Liar, dummy. Something
basically. Like that, or... I will not go into details because maybe our chancellor sees this stream. I don't think he would, but maybe he would. And if he were to believe I would also share his opinion, I don't want that. I don't want to be fined for this. And it's crazy to me that you can do that. Like if somebody just goes, I believe you're lying, and I call you a lying dummy. It's like, I will sue you. It's like, nah, really? For that? Really?
But that's kind of the thing that's happening on Google reviews and stuff now too. If you post a negative review, even if you are completely normal in your wording, let me say it like that.
Consult with a lawyer and they'll get in touch with Google and they will tell you they have to take it down because of slander or libel. I always confuse the two.
Even if you go like, hey, there were rats walking through my food, will never come here again, adds a picture.
Yeah.
Or if you just go like, hey, I didn't like the food, service wasn't good, 2 stars.
Yeah.
You can also technically get sued for that, even though you can undo it apparently if you prove it.
If you prove that you were there and that is actually your opinion. But you know, for all of the bad things that Google is doing, and there's plenty, they did something amazing. In Google Maps, or Google Reviews, they now show you, at least in Germany, how many reviews have been deleted I don't give a fuck, have been deleted on behalf of the owner. So you can tell that they do that.
Yeah.
Also, what do I have between my teeth? Everybody check for me. I don't see it.
A little piece of broccoli.
Whatever. See, I ate my vegetables today. It depends on what the words were. I'm not aware of a comment. So fair enough. I'm just talking about this. There are definitely things where I believe, no, you should not be allowed to. You should never say this to somebody else. Like
yeah, but just calling someone a liar, I think, is a bit far to start suing someone. But I guess you need to put...
Morally, I agree. Legally, I'm not a scholar, so what do I know?
Well, if they had to pay the fine, they lost in court, so...
Yeah, apparently.
Someone decided that it was enough.
It's almost like voting for a party who fucked up the last decades. 16 years. Was a bad idea. Who would have thought? Free speech unless you're a peasant. Yeah, true, if I didn't care about the money. Yeah, it's annoying, but it is what it is. Not like I can change it right now.
That is true.
In Spain, many conservative people basically call the president a dictator and a corrupt, all while they support the dictatorship Spain went through in the last century. It's...
totally different.
It's totally different. We don't understand, Boniato. I don't agree with this. Even jokingly, I cannot make up excuses for this. I think it's bullshit. But
it's hard to explain how people think sometimes when it comes to these things.
It's a bit iffy, but I guess as a chancellor you wouldn't want to be called a liar since you're very influential, but I don't know if it's worth a suit.
Well, apparently it is, since... Well, how much money did he get?
It's not that he gets it, the government gets it.
That's...
I believe.
Technically
sure.
win-win, isn't it?
I don't know.
I mean, if you are the government, technically.
I'm just
it's
saying,
like an extra income.
I'm just saying, morally, I don't agree with this sentencing. Legally, apparently that's how it works, but morally I find this questionable.
Yeah, I do feel like there has to be a line on what people spout on the internet. Just calling someone a liar, I feel like, isn't worth enough to sue. But apparently it is. But if we're talking like death threats, stuff like that, then I think absolutely chase them down.
How much were they fined, you ask?
Oh, there, 2,000 euros up there, no?
It only says over 2,000 euros. So, I don't know.
39 people got fined. Then it's the...
That's not bad. They can buy you a new car.
Well, I mean, that's lunch, isn't it? For the government.
It's one steak covered in gold.
I love that song.
A documented video of certain politicians saying one thing and then doing the opposite later. Yeah, it's weird how that keeps happening when there's elections.
What do you mean certain politician? That's almost every politician. Like, which video are you talking about?
But not all of them.
Not all of them, but it's kind of parts of...
many. Just too many to count to the point where it's easy to lose faith in government.
Of campaigning, you come with a whole shit ton of things that you want to do, and you already know you're probably only going to be able to tackle one of them. The rest is just to get votes in.
Yeah. I think most of the stuff I say about Trump isn't necessarily defamatory. I agree with you. That's my short statement. My long one will take the rest of the stream. So I will not subjugate you to that right now. Because Tifa wants to get into the game, and Tifa has a story for you all. Tifa, allow me to set
this up. That's for another time.
Please, I was looking forward to it. Please.
No, that's for another time.
Please, it's a wonderful story.
Public transport stories are a beginning of the stream thing.
Look, it's the beginning of the stream. It is time for opening the stream with one of Tifa's public transport stories. Tifa has gone outside today with the sole purpose to have something weird happen. That's not true, but go on.
Yes, it's been so long since something happened within public transport. I went outside and spent the entire day in there just so that I could wait for something to happen.
Not exactly how it happened, but anyway, it's funny.
I went for my weekly plasma donation.
Monthly?
No, plasma I do weekly.
Okay.
That's different. Tempting fate, I see. I know it. Going outside is dangerous.
For all of you. And my pleasure.
But it's not... It was just a funny haha moment. So I was sitting in the train going towards the...
blood donation spot.
Blood donation center. And... I think it's the same setting everywhere, but within our trains you have 4-seaters. Two across one another, looking at one another. Basically. I was sitting at a seat next to the window. Next to me was a guy just drinking his Monster Energy drink. And across from me, on the aisle side, this guy was standing in front of the seat, taking off his backpack and about to sit down when this one lady shows up. And basically... How do you explain? Basically, she just started sitting down already with her legs in the aisle so that she was facing sideways.
This older lady came into the train car, beelined it for the seat, and in between him taking down his backpack and sitting down, she sat down in that spot.
It was so obvious he was sitting down. He was standing in front of it, taking his backpack off. He sits down on top of the lady, who gets super mad because she was obviously sitting there when she just squeezed in between him and the seat. Fortunately, this guy was cool. He shrugs it off and sits somewhere else laughing.
I'm sorry, you need... Tifa just calls it matter of fact, like, he sat down on her. He had the balls to do the thing I believe
He didn't see her!
He had the balls to do the thing me and everybody else would have wanted to do in this situation, but usually shies away from. He sat down on her.
But he didn't see her, that's the thing. He didn't fully sit down, he like bumped against her while sitting down.
Nah, my headcanon is he could tell, but he's a hero.
Nah,
he sat down on that lady. Yes.
I started laughing a little bit too hard. The guy next to me drinking did that, like spitting out his drink. It was just really funny. And
Backpack man law? Apparently, yeah.
And I just wonder, like, it's not even that the train was full. If the train was full, I can maybe understand the whole elbowing towards the seat if you really need to, but there were still seats available.
But then why would you, I don't know, Matrix Kung Fu your way into the seat that is currently being taken?
That's what I'm saying. She didn't even need to do that. On the other sides, there were still seats available. But how she just squeezed in between, sat down without a care in the world. It was just too funny. So nothing big today in public transport.
Nobody got hurt. Nothing weird happened. Just
no chair licking.
Just a dude accidentally sitting on an old lady.
No weirdos taking pictures.
And if you ask me, he should have kept sitting there. You gotta
sit her straight so that he can sit on.
Yes, assert dominance. I was here first. You just jumped in to try to claim my spot. So. Well, now I'll be sitting on you.
I'm not really sure how I would have responded to that. Probably also just be like, what the fuck, and then go away.
Yeah, then again, sitting on random people is not the comfiest thing, and you don't know how they're gonna react necessarily.
That, and she didn't speak German either, so it's like you're arguing against a wall, basically.
Yeah, and then you don't know what they're saying because you don't understand them necessarily unless you happen to speak the same language or whatever.
Yeah, because she was shouting something at him because I guess she didn't want to get sat on despite stealing the chair.
This is the moment where on Netflix it goes, yells in foreign language.
Basically, yeah. But no matter what you will say, you can't win the argument.
Yeah, like how...
Then it's frustrating to start an argument.
You should have jumped in with your Tifa charades. Like... What's your hand sign for old people?
Ooh, I haven't thought about that.
So
like that, I think.
You, old lady, ran chair.
No, fuck off.
But dude with backpack, sit down. I don't. There's too many variables here. I don't know. How do we solve anything if we can't even understand each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also left the next stop, so she did all of that.
She did all of this for one stop.
For one stop.
And in case you wonder, why is Jack getting so agitated about the story? Because Tifa told me the story earlier, and I'm still having feelings about this. Why would you do any of that? Like, why would you run into the train car? Grab a seat that is in the process of being taken for one stop when there's other available. Like, why would you be in this situation? It was never necessary. Anyway. Thank you, Tifa, for regaling us with this.
That was funny. For once, something funny.
I enjoy this much more than worrying about things politicians do.
Something like that makes me miss not going with public transport every day anymore.
You can in your free time.
Oh yeah, good, yeah.
Everybody in favor of one solo Jack stream per week so that Tifa can spend all day in public transport? I'm willing to sacrifice you for that.
Oh, it could be fun.
Good morning, Eggs, and happy National Egg Day. Thank you, and happy Egg Day to everybody else out there. World Bicycle Day. So basically World Dutch Day. World Repeat Day. World Repeat Day. World Cider Day, World Cider, and World Repeat Day. Damn it, we had the same idea. What is World Repeat Day?
And where does that come from?
Yeah, where does that come from?
Where does that come from?
Was this created by the people who wrote the script for Metal Gear Solid? Because that's basically the character of Solid Snake. Metal Gear, it's this walking tank. Metal Gear, a walking tank. Yes, Snake, stop repeating everything.
What do you mean like in Higurashi?
Like in Higurashi. Basically.
Dark Lord, congrats on being first. Wow.
Nice.
I was gonna say I said it first, but you finished first, meaning you must have said it first.
Oh, Dark Lord, congrats on being first.
I think we're good on the National Repeat Day. Let's go back to National Egg Day.
Yes, that's us. It depends on how much harm the lies cause, or if it's something based on opinion or parody. Details. But yes, I agree. Wah 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 wah. Georgia reference? I don't get that one.
Probably someone who says that.
Maybe Word Repeat Day has some literary history behind it. Sounds legit.
No, Dark Lord is our World Day master.
Yes, I very much appreciate that. I learn something every single day. I find it amazing.
How many days there are?
Yes, I mean 365.
Yeah, but how many...
Sometimes 366.
Days there are to celebrate something?
Yes.
Like every day is something.
Yes. With so many things in the world that just suck every single day, it's nice that every day basically there's something to celebrate. So I appreciate that. Thank you. It seems like it's just for things you do repeatedly often. I can't read them. What a great day to stream a game with lots of text.
Like streaming?
Yes.
Wow, we are streaming again on World Repeat Day.
Do they add World Days or does it not update anymore? Who knows?
I have no clue.
I don't know how it works.
When
it
was
remains
the
a
last?
mystery to me.
What do you call that? A World Day? When was the last time a World Day was added?
I don't think that search will bring you to the thing you're looking for.
Oh, who knows?
It's also Sommelier International Day. Everything in moderation, sommeliers. Just because it's your day doesn't mean you should get shit-faced. Just saying.
The most recent one was added in May 2024. World Football Day and International Day of the Markhor. That sounds like some cuss word.
What's a... Nah, I think that might be a group of people. What's a Markhor? No, it's an animal.
And we also have International Day of Potato.
Markhors, apparently, look like... kind of like goats, but slimmer and with cool twisty horns.
No, that's kind of look cool.
Yeah, it's a big goat, but a cute looking one.
So things do still get added.
Apparently, yeah. Metal Gear Solid 3. See, the world is a circle. Like every experience, it all comes back. Earlier I mentioned Metal Gear Solid. Now we're talking about Markhors. Wonderful. You know what we should also be talking about for one last time is the recap. Tifa, would you kindly recap the entire game so far?
The entire game so far?
So Phoenix Wright is an ace attorney. No, we will not be doing that. If you want to know what you all missed throughout the game, watch the last 17 vaults. We are in the final case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. It is our job to try to defend Matt on guard, who we now know hired the assassin Sherry the Killer to kill Juan Corrida. Because there were rivals in different TV productions, there were also rivals in everything else, including
love.
The relationships they had with people. Matt on guard is a piece of shit. Juan Corrida also seems to have been a piece of shit. Basically, everybody sucks or has done something bad for various reasons. We're currently...
Sounds about right.
Yeah, we last did the witness testimony cross-examination with Adrian Andrews, who was also tangled up in all of this. She was last seen as the assistant to Matt on guard.
I think we need to circle back a little bit more. Maya has been kidnapped by the serial killer to make sure Matt on guard gets a not guilty verdict to free up his client. Currently, Dick Gumshoe and a police force is trying to nail down the serial killer together with Maya, who are on the run. He keeps escaping though, and we are trying to stall time for them to catch them and save Maya. So in the meantime, we had the brilliant idea, because we already know Matt is guilty, and everyone knows by now that Matt is guilty.
Let's stall so hard by blaming everything and everybody else.
Exactly. So now we are trying to pin the murder back to Adrian, who is the manager. While still fighting for time, we are currently in a 30-minute recess where Dick Gumshoe has found some evidence that the serial killer left behind on his run. While on his way towards us, which would be still at the last minute during the recess, he got into a car accident, and now we somehow need to try to figure out how to get what he gathered to court so that we can still use it in this trial.
Yeah,
and we have no clue how.
So the trial continues in a couple minutes. Somehow Edgeworth, our opponent and prosecutor rivalry friend,
who's working with us,
and us agree, no, the police can't get to the accident first, because if they get to Gumshoe, they will take the evidence into custody, but we need it before... The stakes are so high, I have no idea how any of this is gonna be resolved.
Same.
But I really don't think they're gonna kill off Maya, so clearly there has to be a happy ending here.
There definitely is going to.
Yes.
But my entire theory has been ruined, so I have no clue how we're going to solve this.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
Let's get into it.
That's it.
It's the beginning of the end.
It kind of has been for a while now. Phoenix Wright wants justice for mic drop. That's the name of the game, indeed. He really is an ace attorney. Yes. I hope he doesn't come across any trials and tribulations. Not today. Hopefully in the future he will.
Oh.
I was setting up the stream. Bing! Look, video games.
Game disappeared.
Are you playing all of the games or just the trilogy? Smirkwiz, that's a great question actually. We played the first Ace Attorney game 2.5 years ago. That's why I have to laugh, because that's a recurring issue with us. Sometimes we get sidetracked. And we did other things, and now we did the second game, and we will continue the third one, and if we enjoyed that one, we'll probably play the others too, but no idea when.
Yeah, exactly. After this one, we'll probably take a bit of a break with some other games, and then somehow come back to the third one.
Yeah, that's true.
Not with a 2-year break, I would think, this time.
Fingers crossed, you never know what happens.
Well, the
but
2-year
not
break
planning
was
to.
definitely because of Higurashi.
Yes, but not planning to wait another 2.5 years. Because
exactly.
March 23, 2:35 p.m. District Court, Courtroom number 3. Oh yeah, and everybody hates Phoenix because of the bullshit he pulls. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
They both look different versions of constipated.
Oh, yeah, but what sucks is now the recess is over and we don't know if he managed to get the evidence.
Yeah, I also hope Gumshoe is okay.
We also don't know how Gumshoe is, yeah.
I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's nothing, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Edgeworth? How do you not know Phoenix?
It looks like something unexpected just happened to him.
He shat his pants.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of handwriting analysis on Miss Impact's suicide note.
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery.
No way!
I did not see that coming.
Who and why would they do that? What?
That is a good question. Who would? I guess Juan could have forged the note to make Matt look extra bad.
Oh, in case the original suicide note also said bad things about him, Juan Corrida.
Instead, so that he made himself look good and only blabbed on Matt.
Juan was awesome. Matt made me suffer. Bye.
Yeah,
basically.
Exactly. Yeah. That seems possible.
Suffering from success, I mean, the worst kind of success. I didn't want this to be a forgery.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This note was not written by Miss Impax herself. It's a fake. But it had to be a fake for the story, otherwise how else would we still stall?
Yeah, true. As a MacGuffin it worked.
Should have seen it coming.
Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on?
How would he know?
We just did the recap.
If this was not written by Miss Inpax, then who wrote it?
How would we know? We had 30 minutes to look into this.
We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida.
What a piece of shit. Mr. Corrida?
Oh, well. It looks like Miss Inpax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Engard. Or that.
She did, and he destroyed it.
I mean, he could have also done the ink on purpose to make it seem like there was a note.
Yeah, or he could have taken hers, thrown it away, and faked it because he was a giant piece of shit too.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know who to believe anymore.
She never wrote anything about Engard. However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Engard could not have known that, and so the fact remains unchanged.
That is true.
Acting...
What circle of hell does he go to? All of them, hopefully. All of them.
Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it.
Matt better stays on guard. No, Matt better fall into a gutter. Fuck that guy. But I see the pun and I appreciate it. I'm just too full of hatred for that character at this point.
That does sound very plausible.
This theory that Engard had no idea that the suicide note was fake? Something seems a little wrong with it. Do we have evidence?
Wait.
What about the video?
Present evidence that the suicide note was fake?
Yeah.
How the fuck do we do that? Let's have a look.
The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. No, we didn't say testimony! If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. Engard to not have known it was a fake. Okay, that I understand. The video camera.
It's impossible. Spy camera?
Yeah. Or the transmitter. One of the two. My line of thinking is, if he also installed video cameras in Corrida's home and he watched him before, he might still have seen that the note exists. Or is a forgery. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, video camera.
I would have gone with either the camera or the
the
suicide report.
Oh, because of was her suicide note hidden?
No, the fact that they said that there was ink on her hand.
Yeah.
So they assumed that there was a note. So was her suicide note
report.
hidden?
Suicide report.
Okay.
It was mentioned together with that. And that was wrong.
Well, Mr. Atruff, your response?
I believe that even more important than finding out if this note is real or not is whether the attorney's badge pinned to that man's chest is real.
You want to check my chest?
That is the $1,000,000 question.
Yes, I agree.
Me too.
I don't. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that I messed up again.
Actually, there is something I would like to ask. Mr. Atruff, you had stated something earlier to the effect of the defendant had spied on Mr. Corrida's private life.
Should I reload?
No, it's fine. We can take that one hit.
I believe this would mean that he would have known about the note as well.
That's it. Thank you, Judge. You're a real one. Yes, and so naturally,
Let's just follow up on that.
this means Mr. Engard would have known that the note was a fake. Gay. Well, cover the $1,000,000, Atruff. If only.
Order! Order! See here, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
I was the one who
Can we reload so we can... No.
I was the one who thought of his spying thing.
I can appreciate this.
Jumping in and stealing my thunder like that is simply... I can't even describe it.
Yes. Sorry.
I could have even bragged about embarrassing Mr. Atruff to my grandchild had you not. For that I assign you a penalty, Mr. Wright.
What? Double?
No, that was only one. It wasn't taken off yet.
No, we got hit twice.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't think it was taken off.
Tifa, are you paying any attention?
Obviously not.
We got hit twice now.
Oh, well, should I reload?
No, we just can't make any more mistakes. What? If only I'd kept my mouth shut. That's so mean. Amazing, hilarious, but mean.
So, tell us about your grandson.
Yeah.
So when the defendant knew the suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way.
Exactly, Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Unguard's motive for murder was. It has suddenly disappeared into thin air.
But not really, even if the suicide note was fake. He was going to bring it out into a press conference. Some people might believe if he goes like, oh, that's not true, it's a fake. But...
Remember how at the beginning of the stream we talked about libel and slander?
The majority of people are going to believe that, and it will ruin his reputation.
Even if afterwards there's an investigation and turns out this was all fake, more people will have heard about the scandal of what he revealed versus, oh yeah, that was actually bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's still a motive.
It's a fake. I recorded his home all this time, so that's yeah.
But he liked it.
He was into it. Maybe.
But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Unguard monitored Mr. Kurita 24 hours a day.
Do we know that?
Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Unguard didn't know of.
Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place? Here we go. It's not what you believe and what is actually true. It's what you can prove in court.
Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth! It looks like this time it's you who has dug his own grave.
Does he also get hit?
As I figured.
Huh? As you figured?
As I figured, it came down to this after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen.
Thankfully for the court, I'm also a master in calligraphy and I analyzed it myself.
The question is, what next?
What next?
If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Unguard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle.
Well, I agree with you there.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time. Who's it gonna be?
Oh, well, that's fine.
However, this witness is a little unusual. Please tell me it's Mo.
If it's old back, I'm leaving the stream. Edgeworth stuttering. This is not like him at all.
It can't be Old Back. Old Back was already there and we didn't call her unusual.
Shelley the Killer. Here we go. Your Honor, I have a second autopsy report. That was still some scummy moves.
We already have two. We have a third one now.
That is true.
Unusual! Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
Perfectly fit? Is it Miss Karma?
I don't know.
This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley the Killer to commit murder?
Sorry, it has to be Franziska. Perfectly fit, like recovered now? That's impossible. Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this witness?
It's...
Yes, go on. Who is it?
What?
The man himself, Mr. Shelley the Killer.
They got him. What? When?
Oh, Mr. the Killer.
That is unusual.
Wait! Shelley the Killer!
I guess we did get that evidence from the Gumshoe's car?
You what, mate? What?
You mean the killer? I mean the assassin.
I plead the fifth to the murder, but I will attest to everything else.
Yeah, actually, dude, I can't say anything because I plead the fifth.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's coming here! To the witness stand.
Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Yes?
is this alright with you?
Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out.
But
The defense has no objections, Your Honor. Hey, if Shelly the killer is actually here, doesn't that mean we're also
got Maya?
Aunt Maya?
No, why are we doing this?
I wonder if it really is alright to do this.
Very well then. The prosecution calls its witness to the stand.
Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us?
Maybe by transceiver?
No.
Now then, witness. Your name and your occupation, please. Ha!
What?
It's through the transceiver! That's a big transceiver, by the way. Ah, you know which movie I suddenly feel like watching?
Wall-E.
No, what's it called? The Happy Toaster? The Little Toaster?
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
It's from the 90s,
Yeah.
about this little toaster that gets abandoned with other furniture and appliances.
And like
tries
a
to-
rug. Like a carpet, I think.
No, not a carpet, but there's a lamp, a vacuum cleaner. The Little Happy Toaster? Something with toaster.
Something toaster movie, animation 90s.
We should totally watch that.
And now you'll blackmail the court. If you don't let me go, I won't tell you where it will go and she will starve to death. Possibly. You fucking kidding? Ace attorney, man.
Question is, where did we get this from?
There's nothing that we can't. Wait, I'm trying to bring back his British accent. I need to get into my Britishness. Oi, governor, you got a license for that there, mate? I think I'm good.
Very good, sir. My name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm a professional assassin.
I say! What is going on here?
Your Honor.
How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio?
Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court.
So this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about.
Oh no, this will not do! I cannot allow this in my court! First of all, we can't even be sure if this is really Mr. the Killer himself!
Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelly the Killer.
Let me take a selfie where it gets printed out.
I understand. Please wait a second.
I'm so hungry.
Maya!
Maya!
A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this?
The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelly the Killer.
It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
Now then, witness, there is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else.
And what will that be?
At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida. Is this correct?
Oi!
At least it's not a parrot. It's true.
It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida.
Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client.
Very well.
This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream.
Shelly the Killer. What is he going to say? Witness testimony about my client.
There is some famous first date. To an assassin, nothing is more important than a trust between a client and himself.
Actually liked your previous voice better.
Okay. He had a
Unless someone
He had a
disagrees.
British frog in his throat.
And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
You sound a bit like Bane.
I am the League of Shadow. That's
Just-
how I imagine the killer too.
Justice? I was burning for justice.
Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us.
You think so? No, it's on the forehead, Tifa. It's different. Yeah.
While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief.
You mean about his trust between the You mean about his trust between his clients and himself, Feng? That seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix. Calm down, Phoenix.
Calm. I'd press on everything. I don't recall there being any contradictions so far. We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your clients?
I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means?
Sorry. Go on.
Well, it appears that this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright.
That's only because you don't know about Maya's situation. Well, Angard broke the trust by filming the assassin in the act, and that's why he even testifies. Deal is done. I'm not
That's
sure.
why I'm saying I'm quite sure that is
Maybe.
how we're gonna finish this case. And I thought that had to be during the break. He lives by a code. The moment he learns that Matt on guard was gonna screw him over, he's going to release Maya.
Hopefully. The trust between you and your client.
I have faith in Shelley.
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
And that is why you're testifying in this manner.
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me.
But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
It has never happened before, but if it ever did,
Yes?
that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly...
That's enough! Please, no more!
See, there you have it. I'm telling
Judge.
you, I was right in that point. It has to be.
Why couldn't he just let him finish?
Very well. It was only a hypothetical anyway.
Excuse me? No, you're not excused. This is Phoenix Wright. This is Japanifornia. That's how we roll. It doesn't need to make sense. Apparently. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of her prescribed role.
That's what you're saying. Client has broken the rules by taping him.
But how does he know?
Because he's smart. I don't know. Press buttons and we'll find out.
Here, roll!
This person tried to implicate another of a crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
You! Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
Stealing my brain cells and theories? I beat you on this theory, Psycho.
I think I came up with it first.
No, you didn't. You 100% did not.
Somebody feel free to check the VODs which one
2 streams ago I
came
said
up
it.
with it first.
At least. No, you didn't.
If it turns out
You
to-
were like, nah, Shelley is an assassin. He doesn't live by a code.
as per usual, if it turns out that the theory is correct, I came up with it first, and you stole it. And if it wasn't, then yeah.
Don't make me actually... Oh, Boniato, you learn fast. Don't make me
Beat
actually...
Psycho! Nice! Nice! Step
Don't make
1.
me go back.
Stick to your own theory no matter what. Step 2. Change your mind. Step 3. Gaslight everyone saying what you knew all along.
Even Psycho's trying to gaslight me now.
I'm still shocked that this command is named after me. I don't know why.
Yeah, but you're the master.
I am.
To the gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, but would you care to die?
No, I didn't say anything.
We all misheard. He doesn't need to chill. Would you care to dine?
No, it's like
He was-
Netflix and chill, man.
Yeah, he was asking for dinner. The judge had better watch himself. Alright. We understand, so please tell us the name of your client.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do.
Ah, that egomaniacal...
It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you.
Somehow that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra fluff, just tell us the name already.
Patience, try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and close, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk.
I'm not his therapist, you know? Alright, can we just go to the last one and then...
Wait.
No, that's... What? What do we... Huh? Would you care to dye your hair? Exactly, he doesn't know the judge doesn't have hair.
Then the trust? Do we press on this? Wait.
I think... Wait, one more?
No, I think it's the trusting, and then we go press on this one.
Safe. The trust between you and your client.
Oh, I accidentally pressed.
We've pressed on all of them.
Yeah, I wanted to present.
But you even said press.
Yeah, I meant present.
Okay. Not only did she press the wrong button for the game, she also said the wrong word for the game. At least she's consistent. Wait.
This is new, isn't it?
Wait, why do you keep going?
Oh, because I'm trying to get back to the beginning so we can redo it.
You just skipped through the entire thing, Tifa.
Yeah, see?
Oh my god.
I was trying to get through it.
I think options has a log.
No, but you don't need to. We're back to where we started.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. That annoys me greatly about this game, but in case something like this happens, we can't... Okay, so press on this one again. And this time we read it again. The trust between you and your client.
What I don't get is we pressed on it.
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. These are the roles and duties an assassin and his client are to carry out.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules.
A person who frames another is the worst kind of human.
And that's why you feel you can betray this person?
I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role.
Just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured?
Like, we did half of that, I think?
Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic?
This case just keeps getting better and better.
If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed.
Everyone understands your point, I think, really.
In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek.
You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready.
Excellent.
Okay.
Why did they suddenly change the rules for this last case that you have to press multiple times on the same things? That annoys me.
Yeah, I'm a little bit...
No, one more further. Press again, maybe something else happens this time. No, give me. Please press. There. That's all you had to do.
But...
That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of a client. I would like... Keep going. We've done this part. Doesn't matter to me. Prescribed role. Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
It's time to say the name. Do we need to...
Press on this one. Last statement is new. Yeah, the text looks different, but earlier it was also 4 statements, so...
Do we show him...
you press. You press. You don't do anything else, you press.
We already pressed, didn't we?
Press again. Thank you. We don't have the energy left for experiments.
What is it?
Oh Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name.
If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida?
That person's name is...
Juan Corrida.
Adrian Andrews.
What? Witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier.
Who would have been dumb enough to believe an assassin phoning it in from remote?
He doesn't know the trust has been broken. I am telling you, I believe in Shelley living by the code.
You know what I think happened?
What?
Are those two the same person?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes.
I'm going back and forth because the art is just a smidge different. Because what if there's more than one?
Same person. I'm telling you, he told Edgeworth so that it was Matt, so that he could go on stand.
And now he says it's Adrian because, if anything, he wants to take revenge on Matt for breaking the trust himself.
He doesn't know Matt broke his trust yet, which is why he's still protecting him, and he just tricked Edgeworth in making him come to the stand.
Possibly.
I'm telling you, he does not know yet. We need to get to the point where he knows.
Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor?
I believe in Shelley.
I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews.
What?
At this point I would smash with me.
This can't be. On the phone earlier.
What's going on here?
My guess is that Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back.
An assassin? Who could have seen this coming? Stabbed Edgeworth in the back.
I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Mad on Guard, perhaps.
Apparently Tifa wrote this game. Wow, spoiler! I knew it.
This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie.
Miles Edgeworth only now realizing that people can lie.
But you were the one who summoned this witness!
Technically, it's not illegal since he's not standing in front of the court.
I'm not sure that's how it works. But this is Japan-California. Maybe it does work like this. There you go. I wasn't in court.
You, Shelley the Killer.
My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is mad on guard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal.
Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this.
Yeah. We don't want to win this vote.
Whose side are you on, Mia?
Do we actually want to win this court case? Because then Matt on guard goes free and he's a giant piece of shit. And I believe he did it. And everything points to him actually having done it. He's still standing better than he ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing. Finally, a song I know the text and the melody from. Thank you, Smirkwiz. Usually I butcher one of the two, or both.
That is true.
The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there's a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. the Killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all.
No.
With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Mad on Guard is innocent.
I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion and call me when you've reached a verdict.
Beep.
Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately.
What now? With the way this is going, a guard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya.
Yeah, but But Edgeworth is right, the killer is lying. And on guard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this?
Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant?
Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley the killer is certainly lying under oath.
It wasn't.
It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie.
I would go so far and call it a very big lie. Miss Andrews.
The suicide note may have been a fake, but that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. That testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie.
Zero Suit Samus? I forgot the answer to this question. Which came first? This game in Japan or actual Zero Suit Samus?
Yes.
Who stole from whom? Sorry, got inspired by.
But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client.
No, that's not true.
Also, there is quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button donning the nickel samurai costume.
But that's...
You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impax was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead.
No. Mr. Wright! You know the truth. Tell them! Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them! Please, help me.
Nope, sorry. Yes, I know the truth.
Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions.
Alright. This game came out in 2003. Alright. Game Boy Advance came out way later. No, Game Boy Advance came out 2001, I want to say. Shortly before the GameCube in Germany. Wait, give me the keyboard. Zero Suit Samus. Nope, that's too easy. Zero Suit Samus was when? Zero Suit Samus first appearance. 2004. Ha! Ha ha ha! Capcom beat them. 2003, Zero Suit Samus. 2004. Capcom, I think you should send your lawyers to Nintendo.
Someone liked her.
Just saying. 2002 in Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, 2007. Thank you very much. I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for gumptious new evidence? Save! Tifa, if you press another button, I will struggle to contain myself. What am I supposed to do? Request the trial to continue.
We move on. Phoenix.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept not guilty.
You are a lawyer.
I know. But Madame Gard is a killer, a murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I am no better than on guard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten on guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it until now. I trust him.
No redemption arc?
Friends to enemies to lovers. Here we go.
Frenemies.
No, rival lovers. I think Boniato used that term last stream. I learned that one.
What are the odds this is his first actual guilty client so far? I want to say small, considering he picks his own clients.
As far as the story goes that we have witnessed throughout the games, this is the first one. outside of this, because I would assume there's other trials he's done while we weren't watching in the case of the games. Possibly, but he seems very upset about this one. So this is probably his first. At least I would think so.
He's only taking cases so far that he actually wants to do and where he believes his client is innocent. He even said, well, a few streams earlier, I don't know at which point, that he doesn't even get paid for his cases. So he's only taking the ones that he wants. So I do think this really is his first. Yes, you do.
Mr. Wright, your opinion, please.
The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer.
Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright?
Right.
But... that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor. There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur.
Very well, the trial will continue. Mr. Ashworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. the Killer.
Right away, Your Honor.
Speed dial. I want the truth. Yes. Phoenix looks a lot like Sonic and Edgeworth as a shadow. I can see it. The question then is...
Do you know the way? Oh.
That's Knuckles!
Oh shit.
Specifically, Ugandan Knuckles.
Wrong one. Shit.
Do you know the truth?
In my head that was so funny.
I can't do that accent. Don't give Sonic fans... They don't need more ideas for material. Do you know the way?
Ruined a perfectly funny joke by having the wrong hedgehog.
It's not a hedgehog, Tifa. It's Knuckles the Echidna. It's even in the name.
Oh, I thought he was a hedgehog too.
Also, it's very sweet of you to get rid of your lawyer robe. I was gonna ask for a short break anyway. We could have just done this off screen.
Oh, I thought you wanted to keep going.
I will put this back on Tifa during a short break and then we'll get it off of her again so that it looks exactly like this after the break. Stretch your legs, get something to drink. I know I need something. BRB.
BRB. Do you know we're back?
Can we voice every character like this from now on?
Has a verdict been reached?
That would be horrible.
Yes,
Not guilty. I don't even know what that accent is, but I'm just doing. Tails is Maya, but their colors are inverted. I can kind of see it.
I don't.
But I know I asked for Tails, but Maya strikes me more like an Amy. Kind of.
That's the pink one?
Yes.
I'm just saying so that people who might not know.
That is true. Not everybody reveres Amy as
Exactly.
much as Amy Rose as much as I do.
Exactly.
Wait, it would make more sense if Tails is another yellow-orange character from Dual Destinies. It's still gonna be a hot minute till we get there. Don't worry. Amy and Maya makes more sense. We're in agreement. Awesome. Where were we? Oh yeah.
Has a verdict been reached?
Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more.
About?
What's your favorite meal?
What's your favorite color?
All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else would you need me for?
Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done.
What is he talking about? Usually done. That's also how I used to order my steaks. Usually done.
Well, I don't know about that.
But what shall we have him testify about now?
Mr. the Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail.
You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court?
I think going to court is a bit like going to the dentist. You go because you feel like you have to, not because you want to.
About my client,
Part
Portugal.
2.
That's you.
That's still me.
As I've already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of a crime.
See, that's the betrayal he was talking about.
My client did it to frame another for the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning what...
I can't be new.
Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead.
Thank you, Psycho. This time I'll take it.
But even more appalling is the creation and planting of a knife and a button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules.
See, he does not know about the video. I'm telling you, that's how we're solving this.
This is the most unexpected turn of events for the 5th time now.
Yeah, lost count.
However, this time everything has finally been revealed.
Nope, that's not the case.
Just a second, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
We still have the cross-examination to do.
But you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright?
Yes, we do. Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. As if I have a choice here.
Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case.
It's a good thing judges aren't paid by the case, but probably by the hour.
I have no idea.
Otherwise, I would have already put a stop to this a long time ago.
How does it work in Japan, California?
Or he doesn't get paid either.
He does it for the love of the game.
Exactly.
If you scrutinize the testimony, then
I'll expose the lies in that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose.
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
That makes two of us. Isn't this his courtroom? Can't he decide what happens?
He can, but he's nice.
Press.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
If I press him the wrong way, it might raise suspicions on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time. Witness, about requesting a hit.
Yes?
How much is your fee?
I see you're also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial.
No, I'm not thinking of hiring...
But Mr. Wright!
Yes?
You want to kill me? You want me dead, don't you?
What? Why would you think something like that, Your Honor?
Guilty! Mr. Phoenix Wright, you are hereby declared guilty!
Witness, let's continue.
I'm so glad we pressed on it.
Why did you disclose the name of your client? They are your client, are they not?
Guilty! He said we cannot badger too much, so I say we don't willy-nilly try things. Let's go to the button thing.
Why the button thing?
Next.
She did that.
Okay.
Wait, what was the last one? I think it's this one.
Okay, save
where
and
we
then
had to...
present the camera.
Wait. Oh wait, other way was faster.
Why are you going left?
That's why I'm saying the other way would have been faster. To frame another for the... No.
We had it and now
I
Tifa
think
left.
it's the tampering with the scene of the crime. I'm gonna save here.
Alright.
I'll save in the second one now.
You know you're a real ace attorney if you need several save slots for this case.
That's for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
This one?
And that is wrong. Who would have thought it could be again, like I said.
Oh, then you give it a shot.
Judge giving nagging housewife vibes.
He
as
really
he should.
is. But I do really like the judge.
Wait, where is it? Ah, fuck. Now I pressed. Tifa, you could. No, we haven't read this text.
What?
Imagine at least reading it now.
We've pressed everything!
We haven't. We pressed the very first thing. Are you awake while we play? From the very beginning.
Oh, true. We just couldn't press on everything. I thought
Welcome to the stream, Tifa!
I had in my head that we were already at the presenting part.
That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times.
I wonder if that's really true.
That's odd.
So, now please go one back. And now present the camera. Well, fuck my life. Alright, your turn again. Once you press those buttons. I know it's not your fault, but I'm getting antsy because we're doing the walk of shame through the options. Let's press on everything after all.
Let's just see what happens if we do.
I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill.
If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job.
Yeah, well, changing occupation might be good for you.
However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party.
That goes without saying, Mr. the Killer.
And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt.
Press. Are you talking about the button and the knife?
Yes, and my business card.
Oh, this card.
So that no one has to waste their time including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible.
You try to make things easy!
My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service.
He is pretty devoted to his work.
But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook.
It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not with him being there, without him being there. Alright. So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing?
That is correct. Usually most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too.
No, I already told you. I have no intention of using your services ever. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here?
Well, there seems to be no consequences to just pressing it.
This one we had done already. Keep going. Zoom through. Now, press the next thing. So why do you think your client did that?
What do you mean by why?
Well, fiddling around at the scene of a crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who has requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway?
That is true!
I assume it was probably done to frame Mr. On Guard.
But why not just request it?
If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it?
Sadly, that is not possible.
Huh.
My job is to kill, that is all, and to leave my business card behind naturally. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty.
He doesn't frame innocence.
Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else up to take your fall.
Press. And that's all you have to testify.
Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again.
Again, as in you plan to continue.
I must, as I've yet to find a person to take my place and become the fourth successor. Actually, how would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney?
Excuse me? No, I'm fine, really.
Are you really now?
I wonder what kind of man the judge thinks I am now.
What are you going to do now, Phoenix?
All I can do now is expose the lies.
That's true. However, you realize that will be very bad for our client, right?
No, I'm so confused. But for one thing I know for sure is that I can't let this trial end yet. Okay, where's the lie?
There.
I mean, there, we know it's Mad on Guard. So what, do we present the profile now?
Yeah, but on what?
No, on the first thing where he says it's Adrian Andrews. No, that's a lie. It was Mad on Guard.
We can try. Present. Where's Matt? Oh, there. Zoom. Oh, fuck. Present.
And once again, that was wrong. Where is the lie? Where is the contradiction?
Tampering. I think it has to be this one.
The bear. Do the bear. What? What do you mean? Mad on Guard tampered with the whole thing by putting the bear with a camera in there.
We also did the camera on this one, right?
I don't recall.
Did it to frame another for the crime?
Yes, that is what's happening. There's no contradiction there. No lie.
But it wasn't... well...
There's also no lie there. Yes, we believe you.
How do we get to... I feel like we know once again where we need to go. We just don't know how to get there.
Yeah.
Well, pretending to be the first person to discover the body.
That is what Adrian Andrews did, yes. But she didn't know he was dead. Do we have anything to prove that?
No.
We only have a camera. If there was video footage, we would have.
Creation and planting.
That is what she did. This is true.
You have something.
Yeah, but the question is, what is it and when do we present it? That's... We know he's got it wrong, but...
I really don't see it. It's gonna be an oh moment, but right now I don't see it.
And semantically, Adrian Andrews was the first person to discover the body.
That is true. And enter the scene. That's also correct.
Technically, if he was not actually asleep, and if he wasn't just videotaping it, but also watching it happen live, then Matt Angard could have seen it in his room.
But he didn't discover the body.
Correct. It's not about who saw it, about who discovered it.
Already knew.
What is it?
I'll take a hint. What? I have no fucking clue.
There's no hint button, Tifa.
I'll take a hint from chat.
I could also quickly look it up. I've got a guide open in the background.
Wait, give me 1 more minute. The creation, it's not that.
Get good.
Well, what do you think it is, Psycho?
Yeah, Psycho.
Let's see your choice.
No, you. I can give you it. Yes, please.
Uno.
Yes, please.
I lost my Uno card
please.
that I had in this room.
True, where did we put them? Not my stream.
Smart.
Fair.
Yes, please. Hint, please.
The hint is get good.
Go to the last one. That was that act.
Yeah,
maybe this one.
There is no contradiction there. This is what pissed him off.
Remember what Adrian did when she saw the corpse?
Yes.
She opened the guitar thing, got the outfit, mutilated the corpse.
Yes.
Set up the evidence. Got the tomato juice.
Yeah. And got the card.
And picked up the card. Oh yeah, why would she pick up the card?
Yes! Yeah, oh my god, yes. If it was Adrian, why would she have... The card is for the police, not for the client.
No, okay.
That is wrong, Boniato.
But if she wants... No, it actually makes sense that she took the card. Because if she wants to frame Matt, then the police can't know that it was Shelley that killed him.
But he leaves the card so that the police knows it was him.
But we were close. We were close. Is this the one you just presented it on?
No, the other one. Is it one of these two?
Then try this one.
She wasn't pretending, she actually did. Nope.
Nope.
Oh my god.
I'll even take the actual answer at this point.
I'll just quickly look it up. Alright, where are we?
We're not smart enough. I have an ending to see. She didn't know he was dead. Yeah, but how do we prove that?
Oh my god, this is...
What proof do we have?
So first of all, it's the fifth statement we need to go to.
The fifth one.
Yeah.
That's the sixth one.
Yes. No. Alright.
This is the fifth one.
Damn. I would not have figured this out.
Getting the tomato juice, leaving fingerprints. But that doesn't fully make sense.
I'm sorry, but taking...
Thank you for trying, by the way.
Thank you very much. But taking the card is so much more a clear indication that she didn't know better. Because Shelley the killer leaves the card behind for the police. I would assume he tells his clients, don't fuck with the card that I leave behind. That's why Adrian got so mad when he saw the card in Adrian's hand. She unknowingly interfered with the kill.
Yes, exactly.
That's why it had to be the card to me. But no, it was the wine glass.
But it would still have made sense to take the card. Because she wanted the police to believe that it was Matt and not a serial killer.
Yeah,
so it makes sense to have taken the card.
True, yes.
But I guess so leaving fingerprints at the scene of the... But she's the one that found and reported it in the end, right?
Find out. Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. the Killer.
What is the meaning of that attitude?
When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Corrida had been murdered.
But how? How do you know that?
From this wine glass, Your Honor. It's a champagne flute.
The glass!
Mr. the Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Corrida had only fainted. Which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim.
But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan?
That's what I was thinking. You could go with. That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would have never left their fingerprints behind.
I see your point. Mr. Atchworth, what is your opinion?
Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now.
Why didn't you help?
Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Phenomenon.
Phenomenons are those cute little plant-like creatures that live in the water.
Exactly.
Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct?
I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Corrida's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all.
How strange.
Yes.
Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation?
Phoenix, if the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Atchworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence.
Sorry.
Well, that was an awfully weak objection from the two of you.
Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken.
Very well.
Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here. I just know that the very outcome of his trial lies with those items. Here we go again. Request taking.
This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred, because I trust my memory and I believe I have made no mistakes.
Certain matters, huh?
So you physically met your client, huh?
That is correct. Meeting one's client is a first step to building trust, in my opinion.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Alright.
Okay. Press on everything. 1 week ago, are you sure? It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Yes, I'm quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations, and I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind.
Please stop.
In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind.
A specific date and time. Where are we going with this? Did she ask why on that specific night?
No. I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's requests. But as for why, I only had my suspicions.
Your suspicions, huh? Press further. So, what are those suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night?
I'm sure it was all for the bear.
The bear?
My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan Corrida's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me.
You must be talking about this bear puzzle.
Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose it. Oh my god. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all.
He was going to publicly expose himself.
That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where that bear figurine was.
I see.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
It was very important. The testimony just now has made one thing clear. And that is... the client knew the secret of a bear figurine. That is true.
Which Adrian knew.
Huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that.
Oh, really?
Witness, please continue with your testimony.
Okay, but how did he know if only Adrian and Corrida knew? Isn't this the perfect moment to go, oh, he actually had him under surveillance the entire time? So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right?
We already tried that point, by the way. And then it was like, oh, proof that he didn't write it at a point where...
Yeah.
Of course I did.
What was that? What was with a brief pause? Press further. Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details.
I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I've never taken a request by telephone or mail.
And why is that?
That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye.
I do love that they made it seem like the thingy is actually talking.
A little bit.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
It was very important. Of course it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. the Killer had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he is mistaken.
So you're saying that this client really was Adrian Andrews?
I guess so?
No, but that he met with his client.
Yeah.
You see, it is just as I said.
I'm so lost. Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here? Same.
Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax.
Okay. Oh.
Now then, whichever witness, please continue.
Alright, press again. So your client was Adrian Andrews?
That is correct.
Well, he says the two of them met. But if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around.
You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw his suspicion. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere. So we need to press again?
Talk about a delicate balance. Start over from the beginning. Yeah.
Okay, let's try 1 week ago. Yes, I'm sure. Preparations. Now we have to talk specific date and time, which was...
Don't mash too fast, because if the text suddenly changes, I'll make you go through it again.
Didn't ask, filled a request, had my suspicions.
Let it go! We tried to press forward. Even if I ask about it, it would only be a bad guess. It would only be a guess. I see, that's fine, man.
But that won't give us any new information.
Press.
We met at a bar. Physically
matter. Hey, Adrian, what was Adrian Andrews wearing at the time? And is there any evidence of that? Let it go. It's probably just my imagination. I need to find something more definitive to catch this guy on. Can we believe that your testimony up to this point has been reliable? I am so lost.
But by letting it go, we do the exact opposite. Client was Adrian, that's correct.
We have to draw more information, so do we really need to press again on the things that can be double pressed?
That was the second one, I believe. Oh no.
Press further, again. So what are the suspicions you had? It was for the bear. The bear, my client spoke of it.
The bear.
Oh, here's the thing we didn't do yet. Sorry.
What?
Wait.
None of this was new.
It was not important. What the killer said sounds plausible, but in the end it's just his conjecture. No, Your Honor. I don't think it's very important.
Then we just let it go again.
Well then, witness, please continue.
What?
If by letting it go, we just let the subject slide. Do we already need to present something? I am so confused on these bits.
Do we need to do the whole thing again? Okay, we will press further a second time. And we will once again say that this is actually important.
There's nothing that is regarding an alibi about what Adrian might have been doing.
The client knew the secret of a bear figurine.
Yeah, that's nothing new. Is this something that is super obvious and we're just missing it? Or what are we...
Am I dumb? I know the answer is yes, but why specifically this time is my question.
I trust my memory. Can we go through the evidence? What do we... A week ago. I think the week ago might be important.
Yeah, but how do we disprove that? The only thing we have that connects the two of them is not this picture, the one we've seen the other time, which we can't recall now.
Wait, the receipts, does it have a date?
No.
Okay. It's also
really
not,
don't.
we can't prove that Adrian was doing anything different a week ago. I am completely lost.
What? There's no date in this thing either. That's the magazine article about the gossip. Is there anything in the profiles? I don't get it. The night of the award ceremony, yes, obviously. We met at a certain bar.
It doesn't say anything
Okay.
either.
I trust my memory, I believe I have made no mistakes.
I also don't see the mistake in this.
This
We have nothing to prove that it
statement
wasn't
is
her.
so generic. What are we... Doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around.
But how do we draw more information? We've pressed on everything. We've continued pressing on
We've
everything.
exhausted all options.
I'm fine if you look it up again.
Are we
Might be.
this dumb?
Is this another oh moment?
Huh? Okay, press on the third statement. Why did they have to add the gameplay mechanic of pressing changing lines? Press on the third statement, okay.
But we have
We've
pressed
done
on
that.
this.
Now, press
was-
further on the pause. Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details. I always meet my clients, I have never taken a request like this.
Over phone or email, because he values the trust.
Okay, now we gotta choose it was not important.
Okay.
That's the thing we didn't do again. Let me click away my guide. Why he meets his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions. I'm so confused as to what's happening.
So we had to do what we actually started, but keep going.
Yeah, I forgot this option existed, honestly. Because suddenly there is like a multiple choice thing that just...
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person?
I've already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him.
There we go.
Now we go into the
Yeah.
him form.
That's when I thought I can trust this person as a client.
It's true what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
It's very important because he said him. If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance.
Huh, really?
If that's the case, witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony.
Very well.
Now we get a new
Okay.
statement. There. And now press. But as we now know, that was not how it turned out, correct?
What do you mean?
Adrian Andrews turned out to be a client who couldn't stick to the rules, right?
Well, yes. I suppose you're correct.
So I would like to check one last time. Are you sure your testimony is accurate?
Alright, save, go back one and present Adrian Andrews.
Yeah.
I guess is the way to go now
It has
because
to
he
be the
keeps saying him
profile.
now.
Dup.
Why did they have to add this gameplay mechanic?
There we
Why
go.
in the last case? I would like to go over this one more time.
Did a vein in this eye pop?
Yes. That's for justice. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time.
Yes, that is correct.
And that's when you thought he was trustworthy.
How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct.
I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale. I get it. He doesn't know Adrian Andrews is a woman. Adrian is a unisex name.
Oh, yeah, true. But I would think he's done enough research to know.
Apparently not.
What?
Shelley the Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews.
Why would you say that?
Because you made one very big slip up. About her.
So what is the issue? What did you say just now?
Couldn't we have also just solved this by asking him to describe her?
Yes, that's what I wanted to do the entire time, but that was never an option. That's what I'm saying. What was Adrian Andrews wearing? How did she do her hair? Any of that.
Nah, wearing or how did she do her hair, you can easily debunk.
What did she look like?
Yeah, what if she was wearing something that you do not know as an outfit a week ago?
He's an assassin, he knows these things.
About her.
If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is Zero Suit Samus. One look would have told you that she is a woman.
Oh! Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
This witness testified to the following: that he always meets face to face with his clients when taking their request.
But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person!
Yes, Your Honor, that is exactly the point. That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews.
Oh, he's leaking oil. That doesn't look nice.
Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake?
Prosopagnosia.
I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor.
Her name?
You called that one. Yes, Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name.
Yes, I see.
Unluckily for Mr. the Killer, the entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with.
What? What is going on?
Bullshittery is going on.
Shelley the Killer! This court demands an explanation!
I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another.
So does that mean you remember something different now?
Yes, of course. Please, if you would allow me to testify once more.
Just hang up, bro. You are literally a voice on a phone. Just hang up.
Yeah, but
what are they gonna do?
That doesn't help, Matt.
Oh, true, I forgot about that. Why is there so much stuff happening? I know he's just going to spit out more lies.
Very well, but this time please give us the truth and nothing but the truth.
As if. Witness testimony request taken, part 2.
Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Juan Corrida and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man.
2 or 3 other things?
So you took this job through a letter?
He didn't mention anything about letter in his earlier testimony. Which means he is definitely lying.
How did we suddenly change from email to letter?
It was never email, he always said mail.
Oh.
Yeah. It's early 2000s, Tifa. The internet doesn't exist.
Yeah, fair enough. Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us.
I know. I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it.
That was perfectly synced, by the way.
Now then, let's begin the cross-examination.
2 geniuses, 1 uwu. Press on everything. And maybe multiple times, I don't know anymore.
Oh.
Or don't press,
I was
it's
trying
fine.
to skip the line, but it went fast.
But didn't you just say that you always meet your clients?
Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible.
But didn't you meet your client this time?
No, I did not.
Oh, come now, let's stop with this game of cat and mouse.
Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me.
Alright then, just cover it up and confess.
Mr. Wright, you can't badger a witness with such harsh words.
They're pretty soft.
You're a lawyer, so behave like one and present evidence instead of mindlessly yelling. No, and do you have any proof that Mr. the Killer met his client?
We do not have proof.
No, we don't. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof.
Oh wait, we do have proof.
No, we don't.
That picture, is there a picture?
The picture isn't in our court record.
Oh. Oh, that was
And
part
even if
of...
it was on the day, not a week before.
Oh yeah, true. I was thinking of when they handed over the payment.
No.
I see. And your line of questioning was just another waste of time.
Sadly for us, Your Honor, that is the nature of right and wrong.
We need to be careful, please. Tifa, stop mashing buttons, please. Why didn't you save before? They're already threatening us. We have no health left.
It's okay, we're good.
Mm-hmm. And why could you not meet certain clients?
Recently, I've been receiving more requests. I've met each and every client I would lose if I met every...
Tifa not saving first move.
If I met each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities.
Nice business opportunities.
On top of which, the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I have joined the times and now take requests via electronic mail.
Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a special insulated envelope?
I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic mail is what commonly referred to as... What I meant by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email.
Email!
In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot hands down.
Good thing it's World Repeat Day.
Yeah, if he offers a service on the internet, it would be a killer app! That's not bad.
Pretty good. Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client, and...
No, he met the client. Please save Tifa. Thank you.
I can save this one.
You would have lost us 10 minutes of progress. Press.
Well, I think this... So we are pressing on everything.
Yeah, now that we know it's safe. 2 or 3 other things.
Yes.
And what were these other things?
A few other things that have nothing to do with this case.
What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and he got mad.
Let's press
further. We saved. Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide.
Mr. Attorney.
Ooh, I like how the music cut out.
Yes?
Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client, which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination. Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client?
That's...
I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one?
Wait! Uh-oh, this is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing? Press further, we saved. Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were.
So the bear?
If it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine.
The bear figurine?
The time and place?
After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing.
And where was that figurine?
It was inside Mr. Kurida's suitcase.
And then, what did you do next?
I handed it over to my client right away.
You gave it to your client. Interesting.
This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony.
As you wish.
What about the other 2 topics?
One of these was to find the bear figurine and to give it to Adrian Andrews.
Save and present Matt on guard.
Shouldn't we press on that first?
Or that.
This is
If
the
you
new
want
one,
to.
right?
Yeah.
We can also present first. Maybe Adrian Andrews or
Yes.
Matt?
Matt on guard.
Matt is over here.
Clearly not what we were supposed to do. Okay, let's press.
This one is pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I understand this is the final part of a final case in the game, but it's like... I found this figurine at Mr. Angard's mansion. If you gave it to Miss Andrews, then what was it doing there?
I was waiting for her. That was also part of a plan to frame Mr. Angard, I'm sure.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any problems with this piece of testimony?
There is a contradiction. So, the killer says he gave a figurine to Miss Andrews. But I know somewhere in that statement there's a contradiction. And yet, I know that if I present something trivial here...
He will cut the connection on his hand. He will cut the connection on his end. If you want to make a strong point, Phoenix, you have to present strong evidence.
She's right. So now what, Dr. Wright? Present evidence.
Might as well try.
Witness, let's go over this one more time. You gave Miss Andrews the bear figurine. And she told you to take the bear and wait for her at Angard Mansion. Is that correct?
Yes. Where are you going with this?
Well, I think maybe you might have remembered a few things incorrectly.
What?
This is a battle of wits. I can't let up on him. I don't think it is possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of his bear. The press conference. Wait, no, not the press. Wait. I would present the figurine itself because of the scratch marks on it.
I think that's too far-fetched.
One more time.
We're gonna question him.
One more time.
Don't think it's possible for Miss Andrews to have received the bear. And now we're talking about after the murder, right? When we saw the arm take it, like what Mr. Power saw. We're talking about that moment.
Yes, but we don't have a picture of it.
No, but what was she doing at the meantime? She was preparing for the press conference. She was doing the stage, wasn't she?
So, what do you think? That's wrong.
Oh.
Witness. Mr. the Killer?
No, I'm sorry. I went to visit the water closet for a second.
Huh?
Mr. Attorney, I think it's time I stated this in terms even you can comprehend. If you ask me any more of these pointless questions, there will be no mercy.
Reload, please, after this.
Was it this one? Yes.
Yes. We had pressed on this. Do we need to actually do this? I would think so, right? Because this seems like the most complex thing, so that usually... If the gameplay gets more challenging, you're on the right way.
How?
What is it?
Don't think it's possible to have been the recipient. So it's not the conference ticket.
No.
No.
Is it the fact that she was in the room? Why didn't she just take it herself?
But that's also not something we can present.
I'm going with the scratches on the bear. Fuck you, I'm so good. Why do we not trust my gut feeling more? Shelley the Killer. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it. Oh, she would have gotten rid of a suicide note because she didn't want anybody to get their hands on it. That was her whole motivation behind all of this.
True.
I was right about the scratch marks, though.
No, you weren't.
Yes,
but
sir.
You were right about the item.
This item.
I see where you're going.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Where's everyone going? Do we need to pack a suitcase?
Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony.
And I was going to burn it, for her sake.
If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it. Like she said she would.
That's a big receiver, by the way.
Order! 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 So that's where you two were going!
It's the late 90s, Tifa. Phones were bigger back then. This is actually true. Look it up, kids. You don't know how good we have it nowadays with our handy phones.
So by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle. Imagine just breaking it. It's a toy.
Which means...
It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client.
Not impossible, but highly unlikely.
Woohoo! Order! Order! Order!
Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement.
No, that's not...
That's enough. If that is your intention, then there's only one thing for me to do.
Wait, please.
Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to.
No, please. Not that. Please wait.
Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end, and I may stay my hand. Otherwise...
Shouldn't it now also be clear that he's being blackmailed?
No, it's totally not obvious. Nobody can do this. God. By the way, this was supposed to be the future in 2017, 2018. At least they had the foresight to know that email was gonna be more widespread.
That's true.
What in the... Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth!
Yes, Your Honor.
I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there's a need to hear more testimony? Is this enough?
Well, we should...
Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll...
The prosecution... I need a break.
What has come over everyone? Even you are...
The prosecution rests.
What is going on around here?
The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
Huh? What?
The people watching this trial must think like, what the fuck is happening in our law system?
Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. If that is the case, then even though I'm reluctant, I must believe that Mr. the Killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley the Killer's client is... Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
If I end the trial here, right now, then your client, man on guard, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder.
Miss Andrews would be charged with murder. Edgeworth with the best poker face.
The prosecution has no further questions, so we will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant, man on guard, to the stand.
The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out.
I can't believe it.
The outcome now lies in your hands.
Dude, did the old guy finally decide?
To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person.
He does have good eyes.
Judge of character?
Yeah.
You've done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent.
I feel like if you drive someone to suicide, that could also be charged with murder.
That's not what the trial is for.
Yeah, I know, but depending on the reasoning.
That is not the trial, though.
Yeah, I know.
Ha! Oh, you moron. So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured it out.
Mr. On guard!
What an atrocious lawyer I have. Giving his own client up like this. A bit refreshing like a spring breeze cup. It's just as atrocious, don't you agree?
Wait, he hasn't been listening along, right? So he now believes...
I have no idea, Tifa.
That we threw him under the bus.
Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Alright, Mr. Lawyer? Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life?
This seems like a question.
Yeah, save, please.
You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die. But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. It all hinges on what I choose.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. The person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews. And your client, Mr. Man on Guard, is innocent.
There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you?
Right.
I can't do this. But I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart.
Listen to your heart.
My client, Matt on Guard, is...
I say guilty.
It's what Maya said to do.
Yeah.
Guilty.
We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Man on guard, your client deserves an answer.
Maya, I'm sorry. Matt on Guard is...
The evidence is here. He asked Franziska.
Franziska von Karma!
That's a nice shot, by the way.
Triumphant as fuck music. I think this is a perfect moment to enter. No. To take another break.
That is a good moment indeed. What the fuck is going on? Everything, Psycho. Everything.
The last split of a second. I still hate her. She's still a bitch.
This actually does make sense. Because Edgy Poo said he would find a way to get the evidence to court. He called a favor in with Franziska to go get it and bring it to court.
And she still has hold over the police. So even if the police now got the stuff first, Franziska would probably just whip and or bully them into going, okay, yeah, sure, please don't, no more whipping, just take the evidence.
Yeah, the power of the whip.
Yeah.
And the power of the BRB button.
Yes, BRB for justice.
We're
Justice!
back once again.
For all. I've never been happier to see this person. I still hate her. This does not redeem her yet, but happy to see her.
That is true.
Franziska von Karma!
Such a dramatic entry as well.
What are you doing here? Ow!
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool.
That's how she found him. She has the gumshoe detectometer thing.
Oh, of course. I completely forgot she was an option. She has the tracking device.
Yes. Oh my god, and I thought she was just some weird psycho bitch for having that. That actually became a MacGuffin later. Oh my god.
Did you bring them? The final pieces. Do you have them? You should know better than to ask me, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Avon Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition.
If she was so perfect, why didn't she parry or dodge that bullet?
Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this.
That's Scruffy's coat.
What a filthy old coat this is!
That's Gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere.
I apologize for his ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
Gumshoe in the car, bleeding, concussed, trauma to the head. Yeah, and when she just reaches in, grabs the stuff and rips his coat off of him. I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what is inside that raggedy coat. Stop disrespecting Gumshoe.
It's the most beautiful coat I've ever seen.
It is now because it's justice. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. He's spec'd in HP and defense. True. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final evidence! This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial.
Franziska, whip him.
What? That's a weird thing for a judge to say, by the way. But
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, there's one obvious rule applies here. If the items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please.
These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police.
He must have been in quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
3. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around, like a miracle.
Also, is the killer still listening at this point?
I hope no. The bailiff put his hand over the speaker of the listening recipient. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
That's...
All these.
We said miracle, not impossible.
All these summer events for game announcements are happening now, right? Yesterday was Sony. I assume like a PC games kind of thing is happening in the next couple days. We're assuming the Steam frame, or no, the Steam machine and stuff will be announced. Maybe Half-Life 3 as a launch title. I don't believe it because Valve cannot counter free, but maybe. Oh my god! Imagine if you posting that here. Manifested that.
Imagine if you say your line.
I'm sure of it.
That is all we can hope for.
Yeah, Half-Life 3, exactly.
The first item is a pistol.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with his case? No. More details are not needed.
He was not killed by a gun.
He wasn't shot. I'm pretty sure there was no gun involved in this case. There's no real benefit to hearing about it. Please present the next piece of evidence. Pistol added to the court record. One of the items retrieved from the killer's hideout. Nothing else is known.
The second piece of evidence is this videotape. That is the tape that was missing in the VHR.
VHS? I bet the killer took that from Angar's mansion. Question for more details. Have you checked the contents of that tape?
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
No, yeah.
But I would speculate that this tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because he came back to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it?
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. That was the second request. Remember, he had 3 requests. One was the bear, 2 is gonna be to retrieve the tape. I don't think he knows the content. One of the requests was just to get the tape.
Yeah, if anything, he knew to get the videotape, but not what is on it. Not necessarily.
And 3?
A bagel.
I'm not sure what 3 is, but 1 was definitely to get that tape.
A triple chocolate muffin.
But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Shelley the killer is no ordinary man.
A videotape added to the court record. One of the items retrieved. The killer violently tried to recover it. Contents unknown.
This is where we bring in, you know, back then, every 90s kids know this as the best item in school. When they bring in the table with the TV on it. This is what we need to roll into court now.
Objection. While usually that would mean the rest of the class we watched some sort of video, which was generally more entertaining than most of our teachers, unfortunately, I distinctively remember in high school, close to graduation, our physics teacher made us watch a short but very not safe for work documentary on the atomic... No, I wish. On the atomic tests that happened near the Bikini Atoll. And the effects that had on the people there. And I will leave it at that. If you want to ruin your day, Google that. If you're squeamish, don't. If you enjoy having a happy day, don't look at it.
Regardless, best item is called this big closet that had this
generally
fridge TV
agreed.
on it with the tape under it, the VHS machine under it.
Yeah.
Best thing. And then you had to share one with all the classes.
Yes. The cassette deck, I think, was the proper term. That's how old we are.
The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform.
My chair breaks with the evidence. Yep.
Do we need that? Also, maybe the third is not to check the tape. That you
Possibly.
might have a point there.
I still think my bagel idea is closer though.
Do we need to press on the uniform?
Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel?
I think we should
question.
question it because he was wearing it.
Yeah, good.
Which proves that he was.
Press the button! We're in agreement.
Oh.
Was that used during the crime?
I am almost certain it was.
That's not evidence.
There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
Fits the description. There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
That is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. And what is that? There is a button missing on this uniform. A button? It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue.
Bellboy's uniform added to the court record. Worn by the killer on the night of the murder, one of its special buttons is missing.
Why would that be an important clue?
I have no idea.
This is all I have to present, Your Honor.
It's just as I thought.
And what is that, Your Honor?
I'm sure were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelley the Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing.
It is who is the client.
Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now.
Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence.
Overruled! This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict.
Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end?
Phoenix,
I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. So you have to make Half-Life 3 yourself.
Yes. Psycho confirmed he is seeking employment with Valve to develop Half-Life 3 by himself if necessary. Happy to break the news to everybody.
You've come this far. You can't give up now.
Believe in the heart of God. Evidence. As you should. But no matter how you think about it, it's...
Try. For my sake, just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of the situation for us.
2.
The first, make on guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a Make on guard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
He does like to drink the prison wine. Huh?
I'm with Phoenix on this, huh?
Huh?
The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Engard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible.
Yes. The second way, the first way is definitely a game over. Force the killer to end his contract with Engard. If the killer were to no longer think of Engard as his client, then he would let Maya go. That's exactly where I wanted to go to 2 streams ago.
Mia, that's even more impossible. He is a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else.
I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle.
The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them.
Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us?
The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around?
Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it?
The person who needs the evidence.
It's Shelley the killer. The defense, prosecution and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth.
The truth will out.
But there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. Should we do the first wave first, which will definitely be a game over?
I know, because I saw this in my guide. This game actually has 2 endings. And I don't know exactly when we will get to the thing that decides which one we're gonna get. We're gonna try to get the bad ending first.
That has to be the first option. There's no other way.
I don't know. So extra save here.
And no objections this time, correct? Now then I will pronounce my verdict.
Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
I've already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence.
I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
Then, you want to show the evidence to that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you 1 chance.
1 shot, 1 opportunity. 1 chance.
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person.
That's impossible. To turn the situation around in 1 try?
1 try, that is all I will permit.
I have to try to remember.
Wait, shall I save again?
Yes.
So that we don't have to...
Just for convenience sake, then we can reload from here. Everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think! There must be a way to save Maya while taking Engard down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to?
Maya Fey. Maya Fey.
It's Shelley the killer.
Maya Fey. Or Oldbag. You can also pick Oldbag.
Why?
Do it.
I see. And now, tell this court what 1 piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
The attorney's badge.
What?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't have anything to say to this.
How about you, Miss Fukama?
Well, I was just shot, so...
And still, that felt better than this.
I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue.
What?
No one understands what you're talking about anymore.
Yeah, neither do I. Why did I have to pick this?
Wait, please, one...
That is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant mad on guard not guilty.
This is not even one of the endings.
It is.
We didn't get the choice to go either way.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
She said there's 2 ways we should go. This is just a general game over.
And just like that, the case came to an end.
Unless...
I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone.
Oh, I stand corrected. Never mind.
I never saw Maya again. The killer is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course. The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. The end.
What? I thought we were Mia was even talking that there are 2 ways.
Tifa, to get the bad ending, you just have to fuck this part up. It doesn't matter how. That's all you have to do. The easiest way is to just go with something that cannot be at all. And then you trigger the bad ending.
Okay. And then we hit Mad on Guard with a Jeep Predator.
Yes! Yes! I would love that. As a playable minigame. Alright, now let's try to actually get this done.
Okay, so I would say evidence to Shelly the killer.
I never saw the bad ending. You're welcome, Boniato, and shout out to everybody out there who put spoiler-free walkthroughs on the internet. You are the lifeblood. Thank you.
You could have played normally to get that ending.
Oh, Psycho, my eyebrows are super itchy. Oh, Tifa, yours look itchy too. Wait, let me...
It's not even that you're...
You cheeky
incorrect.
little person that is absolutely correct. Yeah, that could have happened through normal attempting at doing this.
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
The tape.
It has to be one of the new ones. The tape. Yes, the tape. It has to be the tape.
I want to see the tape.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
One Piece mention.
I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Well, for a second when he started with I thought it was wrong.
Bailiff, please bring in the receiver. Please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
All right, it looks like I managed to convince him. How exactly do we show a video to an audio-only transmission?
Can we describe it?
Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to his trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence?
Yes. One is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client to not watch it.
There you have it. You were right, Boniato.
So I have absolutely no idea.
Get the bear. Get the tape. Don't watch it.
Actually, you are on this tape.
Me?
There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
What?
Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Who was it that planted the camera?
Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of a crime would be your client, naturally.
That was Adrian Andrews.
Be quiet and listen, Your Honor.
Yes, sir!
Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you. Shut your bitch ass up, Your Honor. Respectfully.
I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why.
Why did Madame Guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of his home as safe.
Oh, shit.
There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They wanted to blackmail you.
Wanted to see who won't get his.
I swear, if you mispress and we need to redo this.
Choke the fucker.
He told Wright. Yeah, that's true. He did, didn't he?
See, I don't need save states.
Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you and this is what they said. I completely forgot about this.
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. No, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want.
Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelley the killer?
Those were sad tears.
It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one question for the witness.
Yes.
You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all.
Yes, that is right.
But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then?
That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
Dim, dim, dim.
Nice, we just put a hit on somebody. Looked like I was sweating like a Gatorade commercial.
I see. That's all I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. And now he is yearning for the guilty verdict so that jail will protect him or something. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around.
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item.
What the? I'm not an item? Beep.
Sexism! Hey. Maya, I thought I'd never see you again.
He was being discreet.
Ah, yes. And objectifying women. Ah, oh, thank goodness.
Discreet. I trusted Shelley all along.
Two birds, one stone, isn't it? 90s.
This trial appears to have come to its conclusion again. However, I actually am I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness and... Miss Von Karma, where did that...
She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict.
My client guilty as fuck. Yeah, sweat, you little bitch. Mr. On Guard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Watch this video.
Help me!
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please.
Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright?
We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Is there going to be another choice, you think?
Save again, just in case. Sweet, sweet Karma. Her name is Franziska von Karma.
She isn't that sweet, but...
Follow you to the ends of the earth, you can't escape me.
Oh wait, Shocker. Wait, that's from Spider-Man. Took me a moment, Dark Lord, but I think that's
Does
a
it ring a
Spider-Man.
bell?
Shocker, something Schultz. I forgot his real name. He's a character in Spider-Man.
Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. It still matters to us. Do we really want Adrian to go down for this? Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you.
Right, Chief. Plead guilty! Book the motherfucker! And make sure Adrian Andrews goes free. Yes, she did some stupid shit, but...
I don't
didn't
get
kill
why
anybody.
You would go for not guilty.
Because you're a dick. Press the button.
Understand the wanting him to get justice in that regard, but...
Mad on God. Even though I'm a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Guilty, 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 guilty! Oh, fuck my life. Higurashi references? In my Phoenix Wright? As close to one as they could do without it being not safe for work.
That's gonna be hard to hide.
And if you get it, you get it, and if you don't get it, it's not a spoiler. Beautiful.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
I don't remember you helping out much on this. Yes, you did.
Remember you got the whole thing where we jumped in on?
Mr. Ashworth, how is Mad on God?
I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incineration.
Incineration. No more trial. No. Instant death. In the volcano he goes.
I have left...
I'm picturing it. Von Karma with him on her shoulder, just walking up a mountain.
I know a nice peaceful place in the mountains that has an incinerator.
Yeah. Yeet.
I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration.
Incarceration is when you drive a lot, right?
Yes. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now.
Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor.
No, there will be another trial, don't worry.
Incinerator!
Everybody dies.
The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair.
I heard it before you even did it. I feel sorry for the judge. The whiplash of his whole trial must be brutal. I hope he gets therapy afterwards. Just to
all of them come out
adjusted again.
like we've been in a work camp.
Spider-Man was a hoot because he's very passionate that he wants to kill Shocker for hurting Aunt May, but can't say he's going to kill him. Standards and practices. Yeah, wild. Comics. And trying to sell as many as you can. She must be talking about the time Ashworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. Yeah, I haven't forgiven you for that. It was still bullshit.
This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
Yeah, not cool, Ashworth.
But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, When the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved.
Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
I am really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
I will just chalk it up to being very happy that she overcame, I guess, one trauma by being subjected to another one. But I would generally not advise anybody to try that.
I wouldn't have called what Edgeworth said be subjected to trauma, but...
He basically dragged her darkest secrets out in the open when he knew
like
she
that.
previously stated if any soul learned about this, she would end her life. That's pretty fucked up.
Fair.
And
But
he did it in one of the most brutal ways possible.
He knew this was totally gonna work out like this.
It was some tough love. Yeah. He knew it would shake her to the core and then fix her right up.
It looks like we've resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Tifa, we made it.
Not yet.
Why do I keep swallowing this bit? March 23, 5:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
That was a long day. You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time, but you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right?
It's all about the truth. Yes, I understand now.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. And now she punches us with her fist in the face because we chose to sacrifice her sister, basically.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter.
I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt on guard, is...
Is he guilty or is he not guilty? That is the question. Those were your choices. And your answer? Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Yeah, I put my career above Maya's life. Right.
Edgeworth.
I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Really?
Pearls!
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Use for Magatana, quick!
Yes, she's quite safe.
A million police officers protecting her.
I meant the locks coming in.
Oh, yeah. No, she's safe. Psych locks. Say truth one more time.
She's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid.
I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her.
That'd be me. I would be bawling my eyes out. Just because of all the stress suddenly melting away.
This is the moment where you now just crash.
Yeah, all the emotions just explode out of me. Thanks?
Oh,
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
About earlier? Thanks. Ow!
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost.
Tifa was trying to throw in German, but then Grammatically, the sentence doesn't work.
I was thinking, can I make...
Du hast verloren.
Yeah, but then I was
That'd be
like,
you lost.
that would have been... It wouldn't have worked.
You can't just say you lost. It would be you have lost in German. Okay, but who shot her?
The assassin
The
with
killer?
the gun that was one of the pieces of evidence she brought along.
Oh, yeah, we didn't press about the pistol, so potentially.
Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you're still happy? Oh, and now she has her moment where she realizes winning is not everything.
Now we are both not perfect. Let's make babies.
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss von Karma.
How dare you? Don't worry, she may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago.
Edgeworth.
For my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts.
It's funny that Edgeworth chose death in the last game. That was his words.
I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. If he was worth anything though, he would have trailed back, went to court and was like, hey, I lied and manipulated all of these cases.
Yeah, retrials, please.
These people might not even be...
Yeah, here's exactly what
Guilty
I've
or
done
not.
to tamper with his stuff. We need to retrial all of them.
Because he probably sent plenty of innocent
Yep.
people to jail who are still in jail, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I had lost everything because of that. Like we're kind of just forgetting about them.
But those were rumors. Nah,
Shooting rumors.
Nah. I truly appreciate that character trope or arc of I've done something horrible and I want to atone for what I've done. So from now on, I will dedicate myself to undo the damage I've done. I may not ever complete that task, but I want to give something back. But to then go, oh, I just don't do it anymore. People might have gotten the death penalty because of what he did. As far as we
Incinerator.
know. Yeah. That's a bit much, isn't it?
And
Just
then... It was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office.
You took a sabbatical, dude.
And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die.
We've beaten you twice. What?
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. What? You trusted your enemy?
We're not enemies. We're two people working in the same field, just on opposite sides. We literally do the same thing, basically.
It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always, eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. That's so deep. The truth? Yes. That's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist.
You would think.
But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright?
Kinda not. He had his own crisis of faith, which I understand, I guess, but still, he went through it too.
That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding, isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind.
To hate you forever.
I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool. Miss Von Karma. I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect.
Can she shut up then?
Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma.
Sorry, did she forget that we beat her twice?
And neither am I.
Oh.
It's over. It's all over.
Okay, she did remember. Franziska threw something on the ground just now.
This is an electronic and this is an electromagnetic receiver.
Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe?
I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Ah, isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this, right? Kinky time.
Okay. Like a trophy. Okay. Maya.
Nick!
Maya!
Mistake Maya! Mistake Maya! No.
No. Wait. I have a question. We can't actually use it. Whip thrown away by Franziska Von Karma. It has a certain mysterious nostalgia to it.
Oh, Nick, I knew you would come true. You got on guard convicted, like I knew you would.
You told us to.
And on top of that, you even rescued me.
Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you.
Nobody tell her what I said in the trial.
But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing there.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around
I know
and
I was
desert
gonna
you.
go with the guilty verdict.
I was trying to rickroll all of you, but...
And I was trying to make it fit to this.
Sorry, Tiva.
Wow.
I was writing the lyrics, I swear to God. Geniuses, shared brain cells.
Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly.
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
I mean, Mia.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it.
Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
No, don't look at me.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. I'm now worthy of your love.
Grrr.
Alright. I think it's time we get out of this depressing place.
Huh? Where are we going? Burgers.
Food, Nick. Food. Grub. Chow. I'm starved.
Guilty. Wait, food.
I'm so hungry. Even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick.
A beefcake with 2 buns to grab.
I am a good snack.
Oh. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
I want to say I'm nugget shaped.
Yes. I would agree with her.
I'll be a nugget. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please.
Oh?
If you insist.
Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Oh yeah, she didn't get to go to the banquet thing at the hotel.
All you can eat coming up.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick, food!
That's gonna be expensive. March 23, 7:38 p.m. Gatewater hotel lobby.
Think the food at the hotel is spoiled already?
Yeah, don't touch the lobster anymore. That's been standing outside for 2 days.
Guys, they make new food every day. It's a hotel.
No, it's a crime scene. You can't touch it. Hey!
All the hair sticking through. Looks
Beautiful.
creepy, but kind of cute.
No notes.
Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Gumshoe, are you alright?
Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things.
A telephone pole? When it wasn't a red light that got him?
Yeah, did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai.
Thanks.
Now look, see here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now. Everyone get around. You all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer.
She strikes me as someone that doesn't say genuine, but genuine. It looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera.
Are you saying old bag didn't give the old one back?
Probably. What a bitch. Probably not. No.
Old bag didn't give the old one back.
That one took me a moment.
That was...
Not aha, but clap. That was pretty good.
Okay, I'll take that.
You know what I would rate that, Tifa? Out of 10.
Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen. But there's several men.
Amen is those noodles with like instant broth, right? You add some hot water and you wait a couple minutes from like Asia.
It's what falls down from the sky. It's raining men. I was trying.
I was going with ramen, that was the joke.
I know. And then I added to it with something else.
No, you didn't.
I tried.
Nah.
Alright, that was funny.
If this was baseball, I threw the ball and we can argue whether it was a foul or not, but you somehow did a 180 and threw the ball out of the field yourself.
Yeah, home run.
Yeah, for the other team.
Home run is home run.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so?
He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending.
No, well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout. I'm sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
What? 4?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
There was a 4th item.
The button? The outfit was missing a button, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh, come on, y'all, it's over. But whoo boy, I tell you, you really are something else.
A 4th item.
Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? Just follow them around. You think?
Why does she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days, weren't you scared?
A little bit.
Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So, to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture.
Aww.
Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So, where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture.
Picture.
Show me your trauma picture.
Chair agrees.
You know, I don't know where it went. That's too bad.
Is that for fourth item?
Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
Nah. It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again.
Beep, 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 beep.
What is it, Edgeworth?
This thing is picking something up.
That's Miss von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me.
That's odd. Even though you're standing right here. The tracking device seems to be in a different location.
It's in his coat. We're gonna get the picture.
Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet.
And you've eaten way too much, you glutton.
I had fun tonight. Now if you'll excuse me.
If he eats, he doesn't fit into his outfit anymore. Wait,
What?
I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there.
If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right?
But I won't, so bye. I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel? The whip. Give him the whip. Present it.
Good.
You fucker. Give him the whip.
Kiss him. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
What's this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her.
You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. But Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me.
She didn't say no. Anyway. So who's paying for his lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, Pearl. So, kinda already put your name on the bill.
Huh?
Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this... blah blah blah. And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anyhow for £3,000.
Japanifornian pounds. Huh?
Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tap and all.
Huh?
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? With the camera, she can fuck off. For dinner, he does owe them.
No, he doesn't.
They all helped him.
Nah.
Not Lotta, but Gumshoe.
Which one of them ever paid us for busting them out? Exactly. They can get the grub.
We never busted Gumshoe out. He helped us saving Maya. So Gumshoe deserves to get...
I mean, Will Powers and Lotta are hard.
Yeah, those I agree.
And Maya now.
Yeah, Nick?
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
Aw, you don't need to hold back now, yeah?
Yeah, Pearl, time to let it all out.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all.
Objection. Alright then, if you say so.
Roll credits.
Peek. Oh.
You really came true for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro.
I usually want to talk about how we enjoyed the game, but I have a feeling there's gonna be more interactions, so let's not do that.
I'm so happy that you could save Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick. And I'm so happy for the 2 of you.
Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners, so I sort of made reservations for the two of you, just in case.
Pearl is the best character.
On your tab.
And if you disagree, I will fight you. I love her so much. I really thought she was gonna annoy the fuck out of me.
Well, Pearl, it looks like I'm back on the force again.
Hey.
Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard he said things like, letting that one go is bad for all of society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, Pearl.
You got this.
Best wing girl. Best everything. Just best. Best girl, best wing girl, best everything. Ooh, even she's back.
I, Maggie Birdie, am retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright.
Okay. That's a weird, massive career change. Not weird, you do what you want to do, but okay.
I'll take it. I guess every character will get a thing.
Oh god.
Yes, I had to visit a patient. I'm Director Hardy. Recently, yes, a girl, I haven't seen her around. Yes, but I remember if I even laid so much as an honor, you'd go crack. It didn't matter if I got ripped though. Yes.
Why am I so good at this? It makes me cry though. Don't ruin her life. Oh god. It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination and to let the world know we are serious. I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Hey Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk?
I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they wouldn't laugh at most jokes. Yes, they would. Fuck you. No, they wouldn't. Who's next? Oh, yeah, fuck you.
I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm going to be more contemporary with my humor. Mo curls represent.
We've got a new act all worked out. Prepare for Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it.
Represent.
There's some nice pervert lost on you. Unfortunately, it appears to be the case, yes.
What's this? Drat is just an ordinary electric razor recharging on its stand. I can't believe this, really. How long do they plan on making me do this? But it's a Chipu's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? It was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty. And who hasn't? This is going to feel the pain of my heel. Yes, of burn. Playing with fire is very dangerous. Why they store the scenery with burn right now?
Pearl write fanfiction when she learns how to write. Yes, she will. Definitely. I'm a million trillion %.
She's already on it. Also at age she better already knows how to write. I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received letters from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone.
There's the... Yeah. And then they got together and rode on into the sunset.
It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity.
That spurt of oil coming out was...
The little drop of blood.
Yeah. Holy shit, Shinji Mikami worked on this. Okay. Resident Evil, Bayonetta, Devil May Cry. This cable is fucking with me.
There we go. March 23rd.
March 23, 9:42 p.m. International Departures, Gate 12. You need to press buttons, Tifa. Where are you going? Oh, that's you.
Where are you going, Franziska? How did you know I was here? With this? That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that.
Why would she...
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting.
When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
4 things. It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
I thought this was gonna be a sequel hook.
He put it in here. It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
You fucked with this thing too?
What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter.
That's true, I feel sorry for you.
Franziska. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure, such a thing is not an option for me.
Okay, but did anybody not notice that Manfred von Karma was messing with things and that's how he got his verdict?
My
Did you forget this?
father was a genius. There's no doubt about that, but me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
I don't think you're born as a prosecutor.
Nein, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Do you think we unlocked this scene because we gave the whip to him?
Possibly, I don't know.
Does anyone know if we had given any other item like the bear? Would we have still gotten the scene?
I can quickly look it up.
It does say present the whip there.
That's what the walkthrough suggests you do, but it doesn't say why. I don't know. But I'm happy that we're seeing this. So.
But I think if you would have given something else, you wouldn't have gotten this part at least.
Possibly.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you?
No, I thought it was funny. I wanted to whip you.
I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. Evil!
Yeah. Injustice.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you.
Whip me. I'm volunteering.
Unzen, finally my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you.
Are they implying a romantic thing or is this purely rivalry?
That was supposed to be my revenge. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
Yeah, you can, Will.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right? Today, you chased after me, after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side.
Reminder, Franziska is 18 and Edgeworth is like 23. So, of course, he left her behind. Like, there's a 5-year gap between them. Wouldn't he have joined the workforce as a prosecutor earlier than she did?
Doesn't matter.
Oh wait, she was a prosecutor since 13 in the magical land of Germany.
But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then leave me. Then that is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. Aww. Ich bin Franziska von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. You had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth.
I'd almost feel something for her if
Not really.
all the things she didn't make me despise her.
Imagine this playing like
Phoenix Wright. That's your lines.
one day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you. Oh, it's Franziska.
Yeah.
I'll take good care of this fourth piece. So I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
So
That's for next game. Oh. That's the picture she drew.
That's a dog. Oh, that's so cute.
That's kind of cute. Looks like he could have been a One Piece character.
I know, right? Tifa, how did you like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All?
Before I did that, I read somewhere that her crying face looks like Mort from the Penguins of Madagascar.
I don't disagree.
I kind of see it. But it is something I can unsee, fortunately.
Now, would you kindly ask me a question?
Yeah, we were still on her crying face. Don't jump out.
Sorry. Tifa, how did you like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All?
Yeah, it was better than the first game, I would say.
Agreed.
However, I see why this last case is so many people's favorite.
Yeah.
Because of all the jumps and plot twists and all of that.
It builds up, it ramps up, there's all this craziness, the weird twists and turns. And it gets really challenging. A smidge too difficult for me.
Yeah, we were stuck a bit.
Twice.
But it doesn't beat Mo.
But Mo was part of this game, so...
The game in general, yeah, but I think in all, my favorite was the fourth case.
That's the third one, you mean?
No, this is the fifth one.
No, there were only 4.
Oh, well then. Then that one. But it was good. Had fun. Glad we finally played it.
I am willing to agree. Yes, the music is basically the same as in the first game, so that's great. Capcom usually puts really good music in their games. The game looks exactly like the first one, and that's fine, so this one is fine too. I enjoyed most of her writing. I hated Mo, but I do miss him, so clearly it worked. I didn't understand half of his jokes, but that's fine. Maybe I wasn't supposed to.
That's what made it great. The only bit of the writing that I really got me was in Mo's case with Franziska, where it was just too obvious at some point that she is messing with things, she is manipulating things, she is cheating her way through, and we just completely ignore it.
And nobody does anything because she's hot and she has a whip. Yeah.
That was the one bit where I was really annoyed with the writing.
Yeah. No, really good game. I enjoyed it. Recommend it. Wholeheartedly.
So we'll definitely get to the next one, I would think.
Yes,
not
but
right
first
away.
Something else.
First something else, but we will definitely play it.
First up will be this Friday, Wario Land. Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land. The old school one, except I found a thing that gives the game color. Originally that was just a Game Boy game, now it's basically a Game Boy Color game. It's not on the same level as like the Mega Man colorization hacks that I've streamed before, but it's good enough that I think it looks dramatically better nowadays than just the black and white one.
And it's something completely different.
Wario, yes. We've had so many words, it's time to press more buttons again.
Yeah, I have a bit of a switch up.
While I'm trying to stall Tifa from wanting to play Shenmue 3.
We had the argument.
We will keep having this argument, Austria.
But we have agreed Shenmue 3 will start this year.
Yes. Yes. I even said we will finish Shenmue 3 with you. Not just, oh no, it's the 31st of December, let's start Shenmue 3. I'm planning to finish it with you.
Well, we agreed on starting, but...
I want to have it done, Baron. I was type faster. You should anticipate my faults. No, that's perfect.
Okay, at least between now and 6 months, Shenmue will happen.
Yes. I gave Tifa a list of games I would like to play. I'm still gonna try to finagle her into doing those, because hopefully we'll get a release date for the Shenmue 3 Enhanced Edition or whatever the fuck it was called. Hey, infos please. Release date maybe.
Not
Sorry.
happening.
Because I think this is the kind of game that I'm only gonna play once, and then I might as well play the best version of it.
If they were to go with a release date early February, for example, I would be willing to wait until then, but there's not going to be
That's
one.
so fair. Tifa, we now have Summer Fest announcements happening somewhere this week, next week, so that could be a thing that lasts until July. And then there's Tokyo Game Show in September.
Not happening.
A Gamescom in August as well, so that could be something. We will see. I will keep stalling Tifa. Expect Shenmue 3 this winter, so that we can have it done before the end of the year if we go with my plan. Yes, but first, like I said, Wario Land.
Yep, pen and hope, all you enter. I think an announcement on Half-Life 3 will be before the announcement of Shenmue 3.
I would be very okay with that.
What I'm also okay with is raiding Skinner now and calling it a night.
What if we could? Because...
He just went
Skinner
offline.
Once again, just ended his stream. I saw the go live notification of his earlier. I was like, yay, nice, we can finally go raid him again. And I saw him on Tifa's screen being live, and now that I refreshed the page, he's gone. Skinner, what are you doing, man? We're trying to have fun in your stream.
Weak. So yeah, in that case, we're just gonna call it a night, and
Yes.
we'll be back on Friday with a new game.
And if you too hate fun, you are just like Skinner, apparently. Just saying. Thank you, Psycho. Thank you for claiming third just to spite Skinner.
Exactly.
That would have been cool if you also gotten that one on behalf of Ranger.
Let me give it one try as well.
I will
just
join you.
Before I press the button.
Actually, I will do both. I will also spite Skinner, and then come on. Yes!
That's the moment to press the button.
You can't get better than this. Thank you for pressing the button.
Yeah.
Thank you for spreading justice for all with us. We'll be back on Friday with Wario Land. Wow! See you then.
Thank you.